Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we are right here with a new Jeep Grand Cherokee 2024 Europe version, and we have right here the new multimedia system and the new cockpit. In this video I want to present you, and we will go through every single details. Also we will talk about the head-up display a little bit in the beginning right now, but first of all let's see the view from the point of view of driver. It's just perfect. I mean, it's perfect view. The steering wheel has a nice size that you are able to see perfectly right there on the screen, the cockpit, and also here on the right side the multimedia is very nice integrated. The only thing I wish it was on the multimedia, it was to be a little bit tilted to the driver, because it's like flat away on the dashboard there, but other than that it's just good. You will see how responsive it is. The head-up display, it's also nice. It's directly integrated in the windshield, and it has a nice brightness, a nice view, so it doesn't bother you at all. And when you need the information, you just focus on those numbers and information, and then it's just perfectly there positioned. So great stuff with the head-up display as well. Now if you want to control the cockpit, guys, you have to control it from here. We have some physical button from where you control and change different settings there. And if we zoom a little bit there, I will show you right now. So for example, if you want to go and change the view, you have a few options here that are kind of standard. So for example, if you go to navigation, you can see the navigation map all over the screen. And also, if you don't want to see the navigation, you can choose to have information about consumption and range. And you can play on the right side. You have gauge summary, all the information about coolant, oil temperature, and battery voltage. And you have also the oil life right here. You have tire pressure, you have energy and economy, and so on. And then you can go to the next page where you have acceleration and brake, efficient coach, you have charging and power, what happened with the energy while you're driving, e-drive mode right here. And then you have also the range, and how much range you have and how much battery you still have. You can see it right here on the screen in these images. And then of course you can go to the next one where you see like information about RPM, speed, speedometer in the middle. You have the night vision, that it's fabulous from my point of view. I wish I had it on my car. It's so big on this screen. You have a big view, and you can see right there the Jeep in the front, and in the night times you can see animals, people, and stuff like that. It's super useful, a very safety feature. It's super welcome. Then you have the driver assist view, where it shows you the cars and what happened around the car when you activate the autopilot. And then the last one is the radio and station and stuff like that, so you can change it from here, from the steering wheel, also the radio stations. And then you have another options. If you go up and down, you can see the numbers up there. Let's start with the number 1, where you have the driver information that you see before. The number 2 is the vehicle information, hybrid information, trip information, where you can go trip A, trip B, you can reset it. Then we have the navigation here all over the screen, so this is super useful also. Then you have also this off-road information that is super welcome, and this is incredible how much customization you can make on this Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's just fabulous. And then you have all the information about the car when you go off-road, and this is just fabulous. Then the 7 is the radio and audio. Then you have the messages on the 8, then the settings on the 9, 10 is the head-up display settings. And then if we go here to the settings, you just press OK, and you can see that you can set up also what you would like to see on the upper side right corner. For example, if you go OK, you can see the battery, or you can see like trip A, you can see trip B, electric range, hybrid range. How cool is that? I mean, it's great that you can also adjust every single piece of the cockpit, every single corner, everything you can actually adjust from here. It's just crazy nice. And then of course you have the head-up display settings, where you can change the content, the display height, the brightness, and on and off. You can also turn it on and off. So this is it, guys. I mean, it's, from my point of view, it's incredible. I really love what the Jeep did with this cockpit. It's so big, it's so visible, perfect, nothing to complain about. Now Let's go down here to the multimedia system. Now, first of all, what I want to point out is that I love the fact that they didn't integrate the climatic system in the multimedia and they still keep those physical buttons down here. This is a great thing. I mean, you can control the climatic system also from buttons, but also you can control it for multimedia. Great screen, great brightness. The navigation system works really good, and I will show you right now, and the route, and I will show you right now. Look how responsive it is. It's the same navigation as Stellantis use it also on other cars, and look how it's crazy responsive. I like it very much. I like the fact that also when you go a little bit farther away, it will show you also a nice circle up to where you can drive in electric mode. And if you set a destination, for example, outside this, so let me show you here, it will show you also from what I remember where you should stop in order to charge the car. So if you choose this, you see it gives you also more routes, and you can choose which one you want to go. So for example, if you choose this one, you just choose this one,
turn
and then
left,
the car will,
at the end of the road, turn left.
You see, the car will calculate for you the road, and it gives you so many information. It's so fast, it's so responsive. I like it very much. It shows you also the speed limits and all kind of information.
At 15:03.
It's gorgeous. I mean, I like it very much. And if you go even deeper to options, and from options you can also avoid different roads, and you can choose different different settings. You can also stop at a charging station on the road, and this is crazy good. I mean, this is crazy useful. And it will show you also, look at this, you just add a stop and it will stop there, and then you can continue your trip. You can charge there to stop on the road. I love this feature, man. It's cool. I wish I have it on my car, on my Tesla. And you will see it tell you here you have to stop here to tank, you know. It shows you the perfect place, and all you have to do, you just press this tank, you see, and then search. So it's really interesting where I was here. Anyway, it's really interesting. The navigation, it's so complex, it's so easy to use, and it's super responsive. So great job for that Jeep. I really like it. Now, going forward, let me end the route and let me start with the beginning. First of all, from upper side, if you go down like that, you have some shortcuts here that you can get directly to the different settings. For example, the device management, the profile notification, temperature outside, and the surrounding cameras. If you want to see the surrounding cameras, you can go directly from here. So this is also something to keep in mind. And also you can go to the climatic system directly from up here. This is also very useful. And also on the right side, the car comes also with heated seat, ventilated seat, heated steering wheel, and all those stuff are here on the screen, and this is super helpful and super easy. Another cool thing is that down here in this area we have these touch buttons that will stay always here on the screen, so you can go through different settings by simply tap it. This is the home page. The home page you can customize and you can individualize. You can add different widgets here. All you have to do is just press it, and then you can place it in on other page, and this is also super cool. And then if you go down here to the edit pages, you can choose to add page, to delete current page, and to reorder the page. So if you add new page, you can see you can add pages here just like that. It's crazy simple, and it works so fast. I like that very much. For example, climatic system, you will have it up there, and then you have 3 pages right now. So it's really easy to use, really one of the best, I should say. Then you go to media. On the upper side you have the sources, playing, browsing, audio settings. Here on audio settings you can choose how you like to have all those settings surrounding autoplay and all that stuff. So it's so cool, and you have so many adjustments here to do, and I like it. I really like the way they design it. Now going to the next one here, if you want to play with climatic system, you can play with it from here simply by touching different buttons here. The temperature, for example, here you have heated seats, heated steering wheel, on and off, ventilated seats, all that stuff, you have it right here. And then you can go to navigation, you have it already. And then here it's an Apple CarPlay. Right now I connected already to the car, but here usually it's a phone connectivity. If you go here, you have to connect your phone. But you can see that I already connect my iPhone. And if you want to see how I do that and more information, I have a separate video on my channel. If you go to the vehicle, here are also a lot of settings. You have e-hybrid, controls, and settings. If you go to e-hybrid, you can see up here it's power flow. While you're driving, it will show you a nice graphic with what happened with the energy. Right now you can see it take the energy for the climatic system from the battery, because the petrol engine is off. So this is cool. It shows you what happened with the energy of the car. Driving history, here you can see the information about how you drive before, the schedule. You have the e-save. For example, you can save the battery for later. If you're driving on the highway, you want to save for the city, you can save it from here, how many percent you want. And the charging settings, here you can choose how you like to charge the battery, at what higher percentage, and how fast you want to charge it. And if it will not work at a higher rate, you can put it on lower rate, and you can see how much battery you have right here. If we go to the controllers, here we have mirror dimmer. So you can do it from here, from the upper mirror. Surrounding cameras, so you see it has 360 degrees camera, so you can see from every angle. This is fabulous. The cameras are really good on the car, and this 360 degrees camera, it's really useful. And all those here are the same thing. If we go to settings, we have like the suspension settings here. We have audio settings. From here you saw them before. Let me go all the way up, by the way. First of all is the display, where you can change the languages. Check this out. You have languages, you have display mode, you have the brightness, you have the theme, you have the units, you have also touch beep, you have all kind of information on the display. Then we have the profile. Here on the profile you can save all the settings for your profile, and the car will remember to reuse it later, like display and time format and show command list, ambient colors, all that stuff, missed calls, traffic, region, audio settings. All those settings you can save it here in my profile, and the car will remember. Then we go to safety and driver assistance systems. All the safety features that the car come with and that you will have as an option on the car will appear here, like hill assist, blind spot technology, emergency brake, traffic sign assist, lane departure warning, and all that stuff. The hybrid electric here is the ready to drive pop-up. You can activate and deactivate from here. Clock and time. You have Bluetooth and phone. From here you can add and delete different devices. For example, if you want to connect your iPhone or Apple CarPlay, you can do it from here, and also you have some extra settings. The voice command also from here, you can choose which one you want to have it. Navigation settings, we have it here. Camera settings, mirror and wiper settings, lights, and then you can choose also here the ambient light inside the car. For example, if you go here, you can customize and choose how you like to have the ambient inside the car. The headlights, and then the grating lights. If you want a grating lights, you can activate it from here. And we have cornering lights, auto dim, high beam, and all that settings. You will find it also here. Then we go to the brakes. From here you can activate auto park brake, and parking brake service also, you find it here. Then doors and locks settings. From here you choose how you like to have your doors and the key fob. Then the seats and comfort, key off options, all the options here. And then suspensions, even the suspension options are here. So you can see here extra audio settings, notification, radio settings, geolocation are here, software update, system information, and the reset. You can reset all those settings. And the last one here on the apps, you will find all those apps that I show you before, but in a nice different manner. Actually, let me turn it off. Let me go back to apps. Here on the apps you have all the apps or favorite apps. You can save your favorite apps and then you can access it from here directly, or you can go all the apps and you have like all the apps kind of the same things as I showed you before, but in a different array. So we have it as a shortcut right now, right here. So wait a second, right, like that. Navigation, phone, vehicle, system, and others. So it's kind of the same thing. So that was the video, guys. I hope you get some useful information from it. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. If you like it, if you find it useful, I would really appreciate if you like, share, subscribe. So thank you very much, guys, for watching my videos. If you want to see the full review with this Jeep Grand Cherokee, I wait you on the channel, because probably the video is already there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.